If a troll lives under a bridge, what is on the other side of the bridge?
Is this like a riddle?
It is, but there's no right answer.
Batman.
Batman is on the other side of the bridge?
A bridge. What will be
Interesting.
at the other side of the bridge? Riddle me this, Batman. If a troll lives under a bridge, what will be the other side of the bridge? You remind me of the Riddler.
I'm like the Mad
I think
Hatter
I
of
said his.
riddles. What
If a
about
troll is under a bridge, what's
yeah.
at the other side of the
Yeah.
bridge?
Let's start with Nexus. Did you find an answer?
Nah, I got nothing.
Got nothing. All right, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you. Okay. What about you, Azuki?
What's on the other side of the bridge?
Yeah.
Or what's under the bridge?
Let's go with both.
What's on the other side of the bridge is the stuff that you haven't swept under the bridge.
Okay. Like what?
For things that you don't want to deal with at the time, or things that you just don't care for, you'll generally just sweep it under. What you would say, you would sweep it under the rug, which will then, go under the bridge.
Yeah.
To make it easier to go across the bridge. But by doing so, doesn't always make it an easy choice. By getting to the other side of the bridge is a goal, but taking the easy way out is not always the best way. You can go under the bridge, you can go over the bridge, you can walk through the swirling river current, which will be the most greatest difficulty. But at the end, it's how you want to get to the end.
I think it depends on which troll it is. There could be some trolls living under a bridge, trying to get out of the under the bridge, trying to rebuild that bridge. What I mean by rebuild that bridge, the bridge is broken because they're trolling. It depends on which troll it is.
That's interesting. You're the first person in 10 months of asking that question to realize that the bridge is broken. That's really interesting. Good job.
Yeah, like I was saying, it depends on which troll it is. If they're trying to rebuild that bridge, or that bridge is open, but they just live under the bridge because why not?
Yeah, yeah.
There's like 3 sections. Bridge is broken, bridge is built, still stable, but you just live under it because just the fuck of it. But rebuilding the bridge is just rebuilding yourself to not be this person. Take an example of a 12-year-old being a racist, neo-Nazi, I believe in Nazism. There's a difference between fascism and Nazism. I will not get to that. But I think some people know the difference between fascism and Nazism. But anyways, off that topic, 12-year-old neo-Nazi, Nazism person, getting away from that lifestyle and rebuilding that bridge to cross that bridge to be a better person.
Yeah, got it. Wow. And which kind of troll are you?
I'm that troll who lives under the bridge when the bridge is stable. I'm just under it just for the fuck of it.
Okay, got it. Good answers. Thank you. All right, any of you have the answers?
The bridge. I think on the other side of the bridge is a very sad life. I think. Because they don't like themselves,
Okay. What are we all trying to get to? Like, what's on the other side? Why is the bridge there?
To get over the trolls, you need to engage the trolls, or yeah, maybe.
Okay. But you got to build a bridge with the troll to get over the bridge to whatever's over there.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe the troll is on the other side of the bridge.
I suppose it depends from person to person. Depends what context this bridge is. For example, online with people, and it's a troll there. It depends what you want out of that interaction. Is what's on the other side, and that troll's preventing you from achieving that sort of interaction you want, I guess.
What's under the other side of the bridge for you? If a troll lived under a bridge nearby, what are you trying to get to?
Well, again, it depends on context. What I want to achieve out of a certain interaction or a certain thing. But right now, it's just sort of.
So when Blaze came in, Blaze was feeling maybe a little more on a mission, and part of what we did together, Blaze, is we kind of de-escalated that moment. Yeah.
I've changed the avatar because Moist Critical is a humble man.
Is he? Okay. So this is partly how you identify as a humble man?
Yeah, so I'll tell you my story. How I became and not so humble, but I became like humble. I was like a fucking narcissist loser when I was 12 years old, and turning to 13. Okay, now I gotta change, because if I continue on like this, how would society think about me? Because everything's changing in this generation, so I gotta change and be humble. So I had to humble myself and get fumbled by other people to make me humble. So now I'm just learning things and to become a humble man.
All right. Well, I wish you well on that journey. It's a good start. Oh, where, oh, did we lose our? Oh, you changed avatars. Trickster. So many.
All right.
That's great. I love that. Would that be considered an e-girl?
Okay, I'm blended in. Yes, hello.
Somewhat.
Okay.
Not as revealing.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
but some would
Oh,
classify it as
e-girls are more sensual many times.
I wouldn't say central, no, generally the personality behind it, but some of the avatars scream it like, and Nexus is reason. I would say
This
that
is
screams it
e-girl?
more than mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's what I'd
Interesting.
define as ego.
No, I didn't.
Awesome.
know she
Okay.
wanted to be
Got it.
herself.
So yeah, that's just something I wanted to note for you of like a lot of moderation has like maybe
I
3 to
thought
4
so.
gears on how to deal with trolling. But with
Yeah.
Blaze and I, one of the things that was happening there is what I call asynchronous responding, which I think you're actually pretty skilled at, but sometimes making it more conscious for people on why that works actually helps build that bridge.
So cool.
So asynchronous responding is I'm going to talk to the you that wants to connect and doesn't want to destroy.
I think you did.
And I'm just going to stay really and even. And when you run the destructive energy at me, I just let that kind of wash around me, and I stay connected to how we're going to be okay right now.
Are you
And
playing
so-
a piano? Was that an E-note?
Oh,
And
that was me
now
opening
we
up the whiskey.
see some maybe more
Oh,
socially
okay.
like
I thought you were playing
connective
a piano.
Sorry, I
connective
forgot to speak
behavior
myself
there.
when I was doing that. I normally do.
So when people calm, their energy and they can ground to somebody, they're less likely to just brain virus people.
Positive, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So very, very appreciative for giving some illustrations there. But yeah, I don't, I really admire moderators for the ongoing service, but I also
We generally take the easier way out of most situations because it's just we're constantly getting bombarded by it, so it's just get it all done as quick as possible. Sadly, that is the way. That's the way it happens most of the time.
Yeah. Well, and my hope eventually is that this project will actually turn into what I call reconciliation funnels. So it's this idea of maybe people sometimes get extra boundaries and they get pushed out a little bit more, but there's an entrance back that allows them to jump some hoops and learn some skills and try them out differently when they come back in. And so there's never this like barred black and white thing that just perpetually stays there, because that bounces people into other places to be more harmful. There's kind of just this deflection and invitation that's continually happening, and there's interventions and like opportunities to join differently at every stage. So the goal would be that I find a group somewhere that actually really wants to play that out and try that out and see how it works together. But this was wonderful. Thank you to each of you. If you want to learn more information, trollproject.com.
Oh, I'm just curious. I just want to ask maybe sometime if we could talk in private, because I'm going through something, like someone's throwing a lawsuit against me. I'll explain. You're interested to, tell me
getting
about
sued
what the
for
situation
trolling?
I'm going through. No, I'm not getting sued for trolling. I just don't want to explain it out loud.
Oh, I see.
Voice crack. Out loud. It's like a private thing. I have a YouTube channel explaining about it, but it's like kind of public.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting sued. It's like there's a false accusation of me for doxing.
Oh wow. Jeez. So-
I never doxed at all. I never doxed. I'll explain the story. I'll explain everything to you if you're interested to have a talk privately some point in
Okay.
time.
I'm open to that. Yeah. Do you have a Discord?
Yeah, I have a Discord.
What is your Discord ID?
Okay, I could put it down in the chat thingy.
There's a chat thingy.
Yeah, there's a chat box for VR
Oh,
chat
okay.
now.
That's easy. Yeah, yeah. Nice.
I didn't know how to turn that on.
I know. I only just learned recently.
Can't spell it. Shit. Okay. I don't know how to explain my username, but it's like an _14.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm using my phone. It's like I'm using a Samsung. There's many settings where you can hold down on a number, you can make it smaller, like a smaller 14.
Okay. _14.
And there's a cross
Mm-hmm.
and a skull with the bones inside. And you know what? I think my username might be complicated. But maybe you can tell me your username?
It does sound quite complicated. It's like, my keyboard doesn't have a skull and crossbones, but thank you. I'll figure that one out later. Yeah, my Discord is just